Hi guys, welcome back to another video of Design System Masterclass. So in the previous video, we have seen how to create these color system, how to generate these shades and create this color system. In this video, we will be talking about how to create variables with this color system so that we can easily toggle between light mode and dark mode. So I'll show an example. So in these are the variables created. These are the variables created for both light and dark mode. And when you assign the variables to the UI, you can easily switch between dark and light mode. So it's very easy to switch between dark and light mode. If you want to create app and product to both dark and light mode, using variables really helps. So let me show you how to create them. So in the previous video, we have created this. Now we are going to create variables with this palettes. So on the right panel, you will see the variables. When you click on it, so we have created these all primitives and we have created typography. So we will be creating new collection and naming it as color mode, right? And we have three scales: primary, secondary, and grayscale. So create color. So we'll be naming the colors as from 0 to 900. So this is 0. This is 100. Let me resize it properly. Let me come down. Though, so these three shades are 0. This is 100. And this is 200. This is 300. Let me name it him. And 900. So we are having 10 shades here. So we are having 10 shades. So let us create variables for each color shade. So let's call primary 900 and give it a value of this. And this will be in light mode. And let's create another set, dark mode. We will be assigning the reverse one. So in the dark mode, primary 900 will become primary 0. So this is the trick we need to use to switch between dark and light mode. And let's duplicate it and let's add 800. And in light mode, it will be this color. And in the dark mode, primary 800 will become primary 100. And let's create for everything for secondary, grayscale, and primary. And when it comes to primary 400 and in dark mode, it will become primary 500. So the scale reverses in dark mode. So yeah, let me create all the variables. We are going to create same for secondary and grayscale too. Let's create same thing for grayscale too. So now this is done. I hope you created with me these all variables. So now when you create a component, now let's create a component. So you will see all the variables here. So all the variables here, you will see all the variables. So let's take some content. Let's take an icon here. Let's say a fire icon or else a calendar icon. Calendar icon. So when you paste it here, so to get that variables or to switch between dark and light mode, in a particular frame, every color needs to be attached to a variable. So for example, many of you will give colors to the elements inside the frame, but you don't give the colors to the frame. What I mean is select the frame. So here the fill color needs to be attached to a variable. So let's give it gray 0. And for this icon, let's give primary 900. And also let's write a text. Schedule a meeting. And let's give a nice font. And let's give it as gray 900. And let's add the secondary text. So give it as 48 and give this as 32. So if you are interested in working with me as a product designer, book a one-on-one, right? Let's give it as it is a secondary text, right? Let's give it gray 600 so that it feels secondary. And let's give line height as 150%, but for better readability, let's add it to auto layout. Let's add this to auto layout. So 32 feels very congested. Let's do 40. And also let's design a button. Schedule. So let's add auto layout and bring it here. Give nice label theme to the button. And let's stretch. Let's add at least 100. Let's fill it with primary 600 and gray 0, or else let's keep it gray 0. Keep it gray 0 and give it a border radius. So let's have auto layout for everything, and this is light mode. Let's give it same color as primary 600. And when you switch between dark mode, the color changes automatically. So you should duplicate the frame and go to appearance. So under this color mode, it will be light mode by default, and when you click on dark mode, it will easily switch to dark mode. And make sure the accessibility doesn't fail for every color palette. So that is it for today. So in the next video, we will be talking about spacing. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video, enjoyed this learning. Do subscribe for more content like this, and see you in the next one.